Hello everyone, welcome to the Across the Park Instant Match Reaction. Everton 0, Leicester City 2. Obviously the fireworks are going off like it's a celebration. It's not a celebration because it's a really disappointing result, but above all else, a abject performance.
Mate, the whole thing was terrible. Just said there to Kev off the camera, you make 5 subs and none of them make a difference. It's just been a terrible performance. I've not seen Everton play that bad since probably the end, maybe the mid-quarter of last season where we were in trouble. And I don't think we'll be in trouble this season, but I just think it was a really bad night. I've got no positives, not one.
I don't think there's any positives. I think there's loads of different reasons for it. The main reason for me is when we're in possession, we're too slow. We're too slow in possession. We've got no one who we've got no one who passes forward as the first instinct. No one who gets the ball passed forward. Everyone's turning on themselves. Trying to keep it too slow. No one's playing off their instincts. Just all dead easy to play against. We're easy to play against, and that's the thing.
Absolutely. The only thing I will say, and this is not putting a positive slant on it whatsoever, Iwobi puts that away, Calvert-Lewin puts that away. 2 very good chances early on there. That Leicester side's are fragile. They're very good in possession. You've seen the minute we got that ball, it was 20 minutes in. Ball gets played to Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin slides. It was so easy. Iwobi puts that past the post. I think a goal in that game first changes the complexion. You can see how that Leicester team, were down there because they're so easy to cut open. And we're bang average, I can say creatively. I think we scored the first goal there to change it, but I agree. You can't go 1-0 down against Leicester and offer nothing, which is what we've done in the end.
Yeah, it's ifs and buts, isn't it? I mean, Calvert-Lewin didn't look like he was going to score for me one night.
You will be one in the back end, no, in the first half. Not unlucky, that's it. You should score that.
Well, I'll have to see it again to think if it looked unlucky to me when I seen it.
No, I think that's the target.
I think that's the main issue for me. It's just in possession. We just look half-hearted. We don't look like we're attacking, and fucking our wingers fucking terrible. I'm sorry, I'm sick of them because it's every week now. Can't beat a man and just cross a ball. Damari Craig, what's he doing to stay on the pitch the whole time?
I don't know how he stayed on the pitch for me. I said to Kev before, I mean, Kev, it's debatable, of course, do you know what I mean?
But who's better? Who's better?
No, whether it's Gray or McNeil, but for me, McNeil, and McNeil wasn't great either, but McNeil for me was at least combining, looking to try and, get on the end. I don't know. I just think for me, Damari Gray, I don't know what Damari Gray does in training. I don't know what conversations he has with Lampard, but how every single week he plays 90 minutes is beyond me.
In the first half, he was a threat, but again, we go back to the podcast. I think he was on the line. I think there was moments where he came from the right into the centre. There's moments where... What I'm going to say though, he's toothless at the moment and needing to be aggressive. He's got great positional play and he'll get on the line and he's the outlet. He's the outlet. He's the outlet.
Scores or creates for 10 games.
But he's the outlet and he's got none of that.
What outlet?
He's got none of that. You're right. He's got none of that. But he's the outlet. Because when someone has the ball, they go to Gray. His movement's really good. There's no end product.
There's no end product. He's doing the same thing every week. He's getting in position. He's turning himself. He's not crossing the ball. He's losing possession. He's not doing anything.
I'm not defending him. I'm saying I can see why he plays because he's the one of the 3 who's the outlet. Gordon's not, McNeil's not. They're not the outlet. That's our problem. But at least he's the outlet.
You said before we made 5 changes. Let's talk first of all about the couple of changes they made at half time. James Garner's come on. It's his chance maybe to look. But for me, he's got nothing in front of him. Thought he's done okay. He's got nothing in front of him. Decore can't play anymore.
No.
What he offers in that team. I mean, just before I go on to Decore, I'll talk about the changes as well. Just want to mention Onana. Onana walked around that pitch today like he was Paul Pogba. I don't know what was going on today, but for me, he had that swagger about him as though he thought, Kev mentioned he had that, as though I'm going to the World Cup, yeah. I need to kind of chill out a little bit with the front. I don't know, but I thought that the intensity from him was remarkably low.
And Garner come off for half time. He looks like he still hasn't caught up with the Premier League. He's been in France, probably a slower pace. Yeah, he makes interceptions and he makes tackles here and
on the ball.
On possession, he's so slow on the ball. But he's not isolated. It's not just him doing that. But when there's 5 or 6 players doing it in the team.
So what about Iwobi then? You mentioned Onana and Garner. Iwobi's off it as well tonight.
He was off it. I mean, for me, he scores that goal early in that first half, and I think the whole game is different. Yeah. However, I don't know. He was off it. Most players were off. I think Kev said it at the end. I agree with him. The only player who was consistent in that game and gave us exactly what he does every game was Mykolenko. Mykolenko is
defensively solid.
Absolutely solid. Yeah. Look, he's never going to be. I've said it before. He's never going to be that attacking, marauding fullback. But again, consistent. It's not a positive to take from it.
And he's
What I
not
will
the-
say to you, Pricey, and I'll shake your hand here. More 5-4. More
He's
5-4. Coming back trying to play centre mid there tonight when he come on as well.
He is
so
a poor, yeah.
frustrating. There's no way. I'm not saying like I thought he was a worldie, but come on tonight and you're like, come on, go and play in between the centre backs. Just be a nuisance. He's coming back and he's trying to play.
And Lewin goes down there tonight.
Listen, for me,
the worrying thing for me, yeah, the team and all that, but you can start to feel the frustration and the negativity coming.
Tonight you could.
Again.
Tonight you could, yeah.
Tarkowski was going like that.
It's understandable though, because it's happened a few times now. I know Palace we played well, but that performance happened a few times now. And we've given the benefit of the doubt where we've got a draw. When we're getting beat doing it, the frustration's coming in and the negativity in the stands, you can feel it. And that's what I don't want if it turns again or it starts to turn again.
I know, and Tarkowski was going like that, but he was the only one who done it because I think even Cody's thinking, no, this is all of this. For me, Calvert-Lewin, you spoke about Calvert-Lewin there, look, and I said I gave him man of the match against Palace because I thought he made that difference, thought he was incisive, whatever. Missed the chance tonight. You can't afford to carry a player who gets injured that often. He's not capable of playing more than 10 games in the Premier League. Let's be honest, the only time we've had a run from him is under Ancelotti, when Ancelotti said, don't run, just stay in
And he built the entire team around him.
But
The entire team was like, there's 4 of the outlets around you.
But he also clearly said to him, don't run, just stand there
6
and
yards,
do nothing. And that's clearly the only way that Calvert-Lewin can stay fit in the Premier League.
That's his game, isn't it? But we haven't got the creative players, the wide players to play that game for him. No. He'd be class if we had good wide players who could cross the ball and he stood there. He would get the same ultimate as he did before. For me, it's the wide positions, and not just the wide forwards, the fullbacks. Michaelenko's a great defender, but he's not getting up. Coleman can't get up anymore. You know what I mean? He just looks like it's sad to say, but yeah. So that's the problem.
Patterson made the difference when he come on.
Yeah,
and he's trying to combine, he's getting forward. But look, it's I think we should chew the fat over this for a while. You know, the fact that we made five changes, and as you said, made very, very little impact at all. I think that's a bang average Leicester side. That goes in possession. They got a Maddison and a Harvey Barnes who would walk into our team and play every minute of every game. Madson's very good.
Do you know what they're good at? They play in between they played in between our lines loads, and we were a little bit like, I think we're toothless going forward, but I think at times tonight the solidarity we've had all season tonight was missing for me.
I think we were stretched though. When you go goal down, you are stretched. I thought we were fairly comfortable at 0-0.
No, even in the first half, I seen that goal coming. It was coming and coming. I said to Gaz, who said next to tonight, I said, would you take 0-0? He went, no, of course not. And I said, you know what, I would. 35 minutes in, it was coming.
Before we came, I thought they were going to... Anyway, look, I think it's... full strength tonight. Yeah, you're right.
For the first time, one player injured, in Andros Townsend.
That is concerning. But look, it's a bad night all round. As I said at the start, you hear the fireworks going off. It's not a night to celebrate.
Proper Everton.
Yeah, proper Everton. So, front of the cameras tonight, though, we were very poor. I think there's a lot of cause for concern. There's a lot of decisions for Lampard to make. He's got 2 games coming up against Bournemouth now. Go out the cup, lose again. It's a long 4 weeks in the World Cup, isn't it? So I think we've got to absolutely bounce back from this. But listen, it's a poor result tonight. It's a poor performance, and it's Everton 0, Leicester City 2.